Let me just hand over this session to Veer Ramnarain, who is the Deputy Head of Electricity at eThekwini Metro, and he is the Chair of Education and Training at AMEU, also sitting on the ExCo of AMEU and SAIEE. So Veer is the Junior Vice President of SAIEE. Veer, the floor is yours to close off our series. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcus, and good afternoon to all the attendees. 2 years ago, just to give you a background, 2 years ago, the idea of this joint webinar between the Association of Municipal Electricity Utilities, AMEU, and the South African Institute of Electrical Engineers was born out of the desperate need to jointly find solutions to the electricity challenges in the industry. It was known at that stage that both these learned organizations had a fair number of joint members or members that were common to both associations. And we had thought at that stage that if these members work together and work together with other colleagues, they could jointly engage and co-create solutions to the challenges if we had created a platform for them. This idea was supported by the leadership of both organizations, which had resulted in the respective past presidents signing a memorandum of understanding in February 2021. Following the signing of the MOU, an organizing committee was established, comprising of members from both organizations, and they were responsible to develop the theme for this 6-part webinar series. They also had the role to identify speakers, to market the webinar, and to facilitate the webinar. Today, I am proud to announce that as a member of the organizing committee that comprised of the following members: Vali Padiachi, Linetse Matatuane, Marcus Dekena, Minx Avrabos, Jean Fenter, Jayshri Prasad, Dion Abrahams, Douglas Miller, Kerda Kea, and Impo Malotsi, that we have successfully achieved the objectives that we had set out when we had our first meeting. And this had resulted in this webinar themed the Municipality of the Future. We have had internationally recognized industry leaders providing strategic input into the solutions that we had for the challenges that we faced. We have had academia providing theoretical and academic literature into what the future industry should look like. We have also had international speakers willing to share their experiences with us so that we as South Africa could learn from these experiences, even their mistakes, and do something a bit different that takes us into the future more successfully. We have also had the current industry participants providing valuable input into the challenges and the solutions. In terms of attendance, the audience had far exceeded our expectations. The attendance ranged between 170 to 359, with an average of 250 participants per session. We have had international attendees from various countries, including Australia, Nigeria, Namibia, Zimbabwe, the USA, Tanzania, India, UAE, Botswana, UK, Brazil, Spain, and Norway. At this point, as a draw to conclude, I wish to extend thanks to the following individuals or groups of individuals in no order of priority. Number one, the current and past presidents of both organizations for supporting the webinar series. Two, the presenters and facilitators who willingly gave of their time and knowledge at no cost to us. Then the organizing committee for making the event possible. The technical crew from VDW that made the technical platform available to us with little or no glitches. The marketing staff who played a very critical role. And finally, to you, the participants, who by your attendance in your large numbers have convinced us that it was the right thing for us to hold this joint webinar. Kindly note that SAIEE has been evaluating this webinar series for the allocation of CPD points in terms of the XR rules. The success of this joint webinar series is proof that when it comes to learned societies, the future is one of collaboration rather than competition with each another. This is the only way that we can give to our members real, tangible value for money benefits. I trust you have enjoyed this webinar and benefit from it in terms of the knowledge gain and ideas for potential solutions. We look forward to you joining us again in future webinars. Finally, thank you for your attendance and contributions. I declare the webinar series closed. Thank you, everyone.